My name is Huddleston. I'm the founder of Liberator Rocket Heaters. I wanted to take this time out to tell you the story of how my father and I developed this heater 15 years ago. My father was a single parent raising 2 kids on a middle class, at best, blue collar income working as a machinist in St. Louis. And we had a hard time after the '08 fiscal crisis to pay our bills and keep our home heated and keep ourselves from freezing in the winter. It was to the point where I was going door to door mowing lawns and shoveling snow, and instead of saving that money and using it on what a kid would normally do, I was giving it to him to help pay the bills. This was at the age of 12 and 13, mind you. So we looked and investigated into different ways to reduce our heating bill, and we found out about these things called rocket stoves. Rocket stoves offered more efficiency at a lower cost and a higher reliability, but nobody made them at the time. So my father and I used our fabrication, welding, and machining skills to make one, and it worked really well. Well, the development process happened when I was in middle school, and it wasn't really to a satisfactory point until I was in high school. And then when I was in high school, it really started, the ball started to get really rolling on that. I went to college for a semester and decided, you know what? I think I'm going to risk it for the biscuit and start a business with rocket stoves instead of pursuing a traditional engineering degree. So I dropped out of college, went into this business full time. Our first one was put together from scrap that we got fabric-cobbled together from the scrap yards. We gathered junk and we gathered scrap. We cut it, we ground it, we welded it all together, and we tested it, and that's how it worked. We put this together for a song and a price, that first prototype. Nobody else is making these on the market. Nobody else is making these available to people. And if we need one, obviously that means other people need one to reduce their utility bills, to make themselves fiscally independent so that they're not dependent on the grid, so that if the grid goes down, they can still heat their home and they can still cook food and they can still feed and warm and heat their families. So if we need this, obviously other people need this. So we went through the process of investigating what it takes to get it UL listed, what it takes to get it EPA approved. And we, for years, scraped together the thousands and tens of thousands of dollars that it takes to get it certified. We scraped that together the long, hard way to pay for that test, and we did, and it was certified. And then we entered the market officially, and that's how Liberator Rocket Heaters was born. Power outages are still a common thing, and when the power goes out, even if it's for a day, 2 days, 3 days, well, guess what? Do you want your house to be 30 degrees after 2 days of a power outage? How's your wife and kids gonna like that? Even if supply chains are disrupted, even if the world goes to a heck in a handbasket, if you want the resiliency, the reliability, and the independence of a wood stove with the convenience of a pellet stove, look no further than a rocket stove, because this is a dual fuel hybrid that provides you all the conveniences of a pellet stove with all the reliability and longevity of a wood stove, and does not lock you into a single fuel supply and distribution system. If you're running electric heat, electricity is the most expensive form of heat per BTU. This heater will pay for itself within a year if you're using electric heat, so it doesn't just give you independence and resiliency and reliability. It also pays for itself within a year. So now you have comfort, you have peace of mind, and you're saving money every month on your utilities. You can get these heaters through the link in the bio or on our website, RocketHeater.com.